Hello everyone, Rurikhan here, and today we are in the Forge entrance. This is just after the dialogue we just had with Master Rajavari, where he told us to get a crystal and eventually craft a lightsaber from the hilt of the first blade. So we are coming up into the Forge, and we do find a couple of droids and a couple of beasts, things, whatever those things are over there. Horanths? Yeah. We're gonna have to kill a couple of Horanths here because it's part of the bonus, and despite me being an incredibly peaceful Jedi, I do always make sure that I take the bonus stuff because it gives me more experience and whatever. And right now we're gonna be taking out a couple of droids as well, these ancient Tythonian defenders which were left behind by the Jedi Masters in order to protect the Forge entrance. Even against us, apparently, it seems. But I got my vibro blade equipped, it's nice and glowing, and it's time to kick some ass. So let's get rid of a couple more of these Horanths. And once we about kill these 12 Horanths for the bonus objective, we're going to be collecting a crystal for our lightsaber. We still have our companion here, as you can see. This companion is pretty much going to stay with us for the rest of the game, as far as I believe. So yeah, let's go ahead and kick some more droids' ass. Easy mode. You know, a lot of these monsters at the start don't really pose much of a threat, which is normal in just about any MMO, although I expected kind of the elite monsters to be slightly harder, because as a consular, I've fought a lot of elite monsters. Only one of them really proved to be hard, and I've been checking some information on it. It was the Flesh Raiders Conquest droid, I believe. And what that thing did is basically it has 14,000 health, which is a whole lot more than I can usually deal, and it does quite a chunk of damage. I don't really show it in video here, but it's at the Forge Ruins, I believe. And that thing is beastly. It makes a ton of damage. It's supposed to be kind of like a mini world boss, so to speak, but since I never really had anyone around my level when I was there, I ended up skipping him. But I mean, killing these Horanths and whatever, simple stuff. I was expecting the mission where you're getting the crystal for your lightsaber to be a little bit harder. Let's put it like that. Well, I mean, in a way, it is, because my companion died. Poor bastard. I don't have any heals yet, so I couldn't really do much. I was hoping he didn't have to die, but he did. You guys are gonna see that in a couple of seconds. Let's just clear up a couple of more Horanths here. I just love the force powers, and the animations are really, really cool, which is the reason why I kind of left a couple of combat scenes here. I mean, as you guys can see me picking up objects off the ground, throwing them, force pushing everything away, and using the telekinetic throw. It's pretty sweet. The force powers, it's pretty sweet being a Jedi, and considering that I'm a big Star Wars fan, I just one of the things that I was really thinking about, which I kept saying in my videos, I'm thinking about not playing this game because it seems like WoW clone, but it has these story epic moments is what differentiates this from World of Warcraft to me, and it makes it a lot more epic because it has a storytelling element. Like, ooh, big dark beast. You mad, Dark Beast? You don't want me to get my crystal? What's up with that? Quaizenfest, go! Immediately pumping my DPS combo there. Unloading telekinetic throw plus the other force throw thing. But the Beast seems to be doing a hell of a lot of AoE. As you can see by Quaizenfest, they're going down quite rapidly. Trying to make as much damage as I possibly can. I should just basically stay at range though, because the AoE that thing does is just ridiculous. But it's still hitting me even on range, which is why I'm kind of getting concerned here, trying to push him away to give Quaizenfest a little longer to live. He still goes down, and then I pump the telekinetic throw and good night. See you later, Dark Beast. You are not a match for my Jedi powers. We did, however, get the crystal, so we're going to be resurrecting Quaizenfest here, and shortly after we actually got to exit this cave and we went on to this forest looking area, which is the ancient forge. And I have to say, this area looks really, really cool. I mean, it's just this completely natural zone. The only really technology in this whole area is the forge, which is where we've arrived now, as you guys can see. Apart from that, it's just a really good looking zone. It's a really representational zone of the planet, I have to say. So this is the forge, and this is where we're going to be crafting our lightsaber. Oh yeah. I should begin constructing my lightsaber.
Rajavari instructed me. I have the crystal. I think I'm ready.
Goddamn right, I've earned it. You're not really a Jedi until you have your very own lightsaber, and that is what we're doing right here. And I really like this section of the game. It's just really, really cool. I'm just going to let you guys enjoy this cinematic here. Now the thing about that specific lightsaber is that not only you've constructed your first lightsaber, it was actually constructed from the very first lightsaber hilt of the very first lightsaber ever created. And I just thought that was a really, really cool detail. I'm not sure if the Jedi Knight also gets it like this or not, because I haven't seen that specific storyline. I will be eventually seeing it as well, but... And green is one of my favorite lightsaber colors. Right after red, because I mean, red beats all.
Fitting that it's you, armed with the last lightsaber this forge will ever make. Look at him. Another
Actually, I
Jedi
killed
to
quite a
nod
few Flesh
and
Raiders,
preach
Nalon.
and
Maybe
do
you kind of
nothing while
missed
the
that.
Flesh Raiders ravage our home. I know Rajavari's secrets. Horrors that the Jedi, this Jedi, have been chasing. And only I can protect us, our families, and our future.
I'd like to hear what the others make of your opinions.
Nayland, this is... You're going too far. How is this protecting us?
I did this for
Just
all of you.
Bitch, please.
You can't see
Just
the danger.
surrender.
I'll show you myself.
Didn't pick surrender.
Listen
Oh,
to
it'll
your
make
people.
sense when I'm dead.
This is not what they want.
It'll make sense when you're dead.
Dark thing. Let's, please.
Let's have this done.
Not that the lightsaber matters much. Ooh, droid to the face! I don't know why he didn't get affected by that force push I just did. That's kind of ridiculous. He's using the dark whirlwind there. You bastard, how dare you? I can just lightsaber your face off because all you got is that little puny vibroblade, and I actually have the lightsaber from the hilt of the very first blade that ever created a lightsaber. Nail and Relic. Goddamn right you yield. I should cut off those friggin' ponytails of yours.
I yield.
Beat Nayland Rallick?
And here I was basically looking for
Please.
the
You're not going
choice
to
that
kill
would
him.
give me a light side.
I won't kill him. He can go to the Jedi Temple until his fate is decided.
We
Jedi
still
mind
lose.
trick. These are not the
village
droids you're
needs
looking
Neelan's
for.
help. How are we going to keep it together?
Dun dun dun. I was like, should I? No, force persuade.
Caligori village is greater than one man. You will survive if you stand together.
Caligori.
Weak-minded fool.
It's an ideal. Greater than one man. We'll survive if we work
Sure thing.
together.
You
We
go
can
do your
carry
thing.
Nayland to the temple, Master Jedi. He still belongs to us.
Still, pretty sweet. No, I'm not a small hunter, Quaizen.
I'm afraid I don't understand.
Ooh, greatest honor. That's what I'm talking about right there. The Herald of the Scorekeeper.
I don't believe in this scorekeeper. How can I be her herald?
Look at how much effort BioWare puts into making you feel like a unique snowflake. So you are a Jedi whose training was specifically made by the Force. The Force itself has been training you, molding, shaping your training. You also happen to create a lightsaber which was made from the hilt of the very first
truly
lightsaber
believe I
ever
am this
created.
I'll do
And
my
now
best
you
to
are
live up to
apparently
the
a herald of the scorekeeper. Obviously, we are not the herald of the scorekeeper. This guy's just a religious lunatic who needs to get a bitch slap to the face and get real, but whatever. So something else I did after I got the lightsaber is I went to this area which is called the Chamber of Secrets. I saw a lot of people asking for groups in order to do this content, but I have to say it's not really that hard to do by yourself. Just make sure that you meditate every now and then, and you should just be fine as long as you have your companion with you. I mean, it wasn't really very hard. Just make sure you also take care of those the tenders, because those guys tend to heal the other robots. Like there, the Titonian droid tender. See how I take him out first? Because he casts heals, so I make sure I take that out first. Then all these guys, easy pickings. Basically, Quaizen Fest takes care of one, or your other companion. If you're a Jedi Knight, I believe you're going to have a droid. So, I mean, it's not a big deal. Completed mission speechless. Oh yeah, I killed the amount of droids required for the bonus. And after this area here, I'm going to kill just a couple of more droids here. But basically, after this particular section, we got to the end of the Chamber of Secrets. And at the end of the Chamber of Secrets, there was a really big droid there. And I was like, gotta kill that droid. And we only had like 4,000 health or something. So I took it out. I thought that maybe he would aggro once I would try to activate this computer console that you're sent there to activate. But even if he didn't aggro, I was curious to see if I could take him down or not, which is this robot over here. So I sent Quaizen Fast up ahead just to leave me completely free to do as much damage as I possibly can. And as you can see there, completely unloading everything I have on top of that monster. After I unloaded everything, I stunned him so that he wouldn't do as much damage to Kaizen Fest. And then I just proceeded to lightsabering, which is my least force-using attack, so to speak. But then I was just like, I should let just the force regenerate and then proceed with telekinetic throws and whatnot. But I moved out of range because I was still used to the Sith sorcerer range, which is a lot higher than Jedi consular. But the Sage gets the increased range as well. But again, as you can see, not hugely difficult. And this is supposedly the hardest monster of the Chamber of Secrets. Not a big deal, as you guys can see. As long as you already have your companion, not a big deal at all. At this point I was just checking items and making sure that I got upgrades and whatnot. And we are going to be activating this computer console here, which is going to give us another dialogue thing. And this is this actually felt like an important dialogue, because in here you get to save data from basically really ancient data, and you can only pick one out of two characters. And you guys will see that I pick a philosopher or whatever simply because it's the light side, because otherwise I think I would have preferred to select the other one. Yes, let's try words.
Let's try words, shall we?
Ooh, there we go.
Maybe the battery's not
Now we're
working.
talking.
Translation matrix initiated. Power restored. Performing full systems check. Energy level critical. Data
That's a damn
storage
shame.
critical. Speech and intellect nominal. Network access none. I am the gatekeeper. I have slept for over 20,000 years. I am approaching total systems failure.
Total systems failure. What does that mean exactly?
I am the information and speech engine of Kaleth. I control data storage, system logs, and historical archives. I appear to be dying of extreme mechanical damage. I do not recognize you, but I was not made for curiosity, and there is little time before I cease to function. I can transcribe any information you desire to a permanent record. This will be your only chance to recover my data.
Can you elaborate?
I am an information engine. I am intelligent within the limits of my design. I would like to die fulfilling my purpose. Among the units of corrupted data, the histories of two of Kaleth's great lords endure. With the last of my strength, I can provide you with either the history of Lord Avamaravash, the warrior poet, or the history of Lord Maravada, the silent.
Asking suggestions to a machine, that wasn't very intelligent from
What
me.
do you think?
I cannot make the judgment. Take the knowledge that you and your people need. Avamaravash, the warrior poet, was a sponsor of the arts and a lover of many women, while Maravada the Silent was a philosopher and a recluse. Avamaravash fought wars
As you
and
can
built
see there, the
monuments
choice
to our
basically, if I
people's
go for
glory.
I'm a
Maravada's
Marish,
reign was a time
I'm a
of peace and
whatever,
learning. You
the
must
warrior
choose
poet, I
whose
would
history to
actually
keep.
select the dark side, because obviously the
the
warrior
history of
poet was
Maravada
a
the
passionate individual,
As you wish.
and Jedi are
This
supposed to
crystal
not show
contains
any
the knowledge
emotion.
you seek. Let Kaleth and Tython be remembered. My purpose is
Goodbye.
fulfilled. Power drain is complete.
So we recovered that data. That was
terminated.
actually a side quest, but
Goodbye.
I thought I'd report on it because it was inside the Chamber of Secrets, which is supposedly an heroic area. Not very heroic, if I can say so myself. And this is once we return to the Council after having achieved our lightsaber.
We've been waiting for you, Padawan. You've already met Master Jarek. This is Master Satil Shan.
I've been treating Nayland Ralak. The pilgrims who carried him here told us of your battle. Remarkable.
I would have brought a peaceful solution if I could, Master.
Peace is the ideal, Padawan. But there is no shame in defending yourself.
Seems we have much to learn about the villagers. Perhaps we should rethink our position.
Enough, enough. Padawan, the Fount of Rajavari.
Yes, I did set foot
You
in the
actually set
Fount
foot
of
there?
Rajavari.
Please, tell me everything.
Master Rajavari himself spoke to me. What was left of him.
You saw a force apparition of Rajavari? This is extraordinary.
Seems you may have been right.
Get down on your knees and tell me you love me.
Apologize. To you and your Padawan.
No longer a Padawan. He carries a lightsaber. He has proven himself. I have only one last question before his training's complete. At the moment, Nayland Ralak is resting.
The
in
reason I'm
Quantum
going to
Tank.
train him as a Jedi
When
is
he's
because,
well,
like I've mentioned in
what
the
should become
earlier
of him?
episode, if you do not train someone in the Jedi arts who is force sensitive, in the Star Wars universe, basically they will eventually grow to the dark side.
Aelin proved he has great strength in the Force. Maybe he has a future with us.
My main
bring
reasoning was because I would
reconciliation
not
between
want
us
to
and
see a
the
Force
villagers.
user fall to the dark
A
side.
sound idea.
We judge you ready to accept your place as a Jedi. Yuan, if you would.
Before this council, I take from you the title of Padawan. I name you a full Jedi of our order. Honor the past. Work for the future. May the Force be always with you. You've done so well, my student. I'm...
Master Yuan?
She is ill. I don't know exactly what sickness she has, but because I haven't played that far into the game. But she is sick, and our next quest is going to be reaching to Coruscant and see if we can help with the cure.
Yuan is resting comfortably for now. It seems she's suffering some
My master!
illness. I can't lie to you. Her condition is grave.
We have some of the finest healers in the galaxy. Can't we treat her?
You knew Yuan was ill and didn't inform us?
Now I see why she was so devoted to my training.
We're sending Yuan to Coruscant. Our researchers there have been recovering artifacts from the first Jedi Temple. They may have something to cure Yuan. Take a shuttle and join Yuan on Coruscant. She will need your help.
Yes, Master.
So I have to take this reptile with me.
Meantime, assure Yuan we will be studying your discoveries about Rajavari. Some of the claims his apprentices recorded bear investigation. When you reach Coruscant, go to our embassy in the Senate Tower and find a researcher called Atros Finn. He'll be expecting you.
Shortly after this, however, our companion expressed a desire to speak with us. So we're going to be heading down to the cantina. However, before that, we do have to do a little I'm a Jedi dance. I mean, come on. We're Jedi now. We can dance with lightsabers. That's the shizzle right there. I'm a Jedi. Anyways, like I said, we head down to the cantina and we have a word with Kaizen Fess, who still believes that I am the Scorekeeper's Herald.
I've seen your prowess as a hunter, Kaizen. I'm glad to have you at my side.
I was like, this guy's religion is so pathetic, but whatever.
Don't think about that. Imagine how good it will feel to reclaim those lost points.
So we take the shuttle, which will take us to the space station, and at the space station we can eventually take another shuttle to Coruscant, which we can choose either take a shuttle and go directly there, or take the S-less shuttle. Here, however, is when you choose your secondary class, or your advanced class, whatever you want to call it.
I became a keeper of knowledge. Others became tacticians, or pursued the true diplomatic arts. These are not paths I foresee for you. Your strength suggests two paths. You could devote yourself to the healing techniques of the Force, the defense of the weak, or you could join the secret arm of the Jedi Order. Such followers use the Force to evade detection and defend the Republic covertly. When you are ready, Master Dinneroth will draw this phase of your training to a close.
Your guidance has proven invaluable, Master Astargal.
It's the least I can do for Yuan Par's apprentice.
So we go from this guy and we go to
Choose
the
your path
master,
within the Force,
supposedly,
and
of the
make your
Jedi
master
Councilors.
Proud.
And he has you choose a path. An interesting path, master of the Force techniques. Jedi Shadow also seems incredibly interesting, though, I have to say. Ooh. He can disappear. So stealthy type of guy, but he's also supposedly able to tank. That's the weird part about it.
I
But
sense
again, I don't know a
trouble in
whole
your
lot
words.
about the game yet, so which is the reason why I'm not doing guides yet. And here we select the Sage, and that is going to be it for now. Hope you guys have enjoyed these episodes. Leave me some feedback, and I will see what I will do regarding SWTOR in the future. See you guys in the next one.